Just how insane is this old man? He quickly slapped his thigh, tightly contracted his muscles, and desperately tried to stop the surge of blood. What shocked the Ant King even more was that, even though Netero had lost one of his legs, his fighting spirit remained undiminished. In fact, he seemed even stronger than before. But to the Ant King, Netero losing his leg was no accident. It was a clear sign of an overwhelming strength gap. Earlier, while playing chess with Maroon, the Ant King had unexpectedly awakened a form of precognition. Now, every move Netero made was already anticipated by the Ant King. To confirm his belief, the Ant King declared his next target would be Netero's left arm. The moment he finished speaking, the Ant King lunged at Netero once again, ready to sacrifice everything. Netero activated Hayakushi Cannon. His strength and speed instantly peaked. The two clashed, sparks flying in every direction. However, when Netero's attack once again missed, the Ant King seized the opportunity, and with one swift strike, cut off Netero's left arm. The entire sequence unfolded in less than a second. Confident of his victory, the Ant King demanded Netero's name. To his surprise, Netero laughed after hearing the demand. Even with one arm gone, he could still use Hayakushi Cannon. This was a move no one had ever seen before. In the Ant King's astonished gaze, a towering golden Buddha appeared behind Netero, standing over 100 meters tall. The next moment, the Buddha's hands reached out, enclosing the Ant King within its grasp. Netero poured his last ounce of strength into the attack, releasing a final blow from the Buddha's mouth. This move was called the Roar of No Mercy. It gathered all the techniques Netero had ever mastered in his lifetime. The blinding light crashed into the Ant King, its power far surpassing that of a nuclear weapon, leveling everything in its path. When the smoke cleared, a hunched old man stood before the Ant King. In his desperate attempt to kill the Ant King, Netero had paid a terrible price. His body trembled uncontrollably, his eyes hollow and empty, indicating his life was coming to an end. Yet, as he lifted his head, a familiar figure emerged from the smoke. Netero was filled with utter despair. He never expected that his strongest attack, which he had poured everything into, would only leave the Ant King with a minor wound. The Ant King believed victory was inevitable. After all, it wasn't just any ant, it was a special being, combining the genes of all species. Everything created by nature was merely its sustenance. How could a mere human stand against it? But the Ant King still underestimated humanity, and especially Netero's resolve. Slowly, Netero raised his withered arm, and then drove it into his own heart. The Ant King felt a surge of fear like never before, even considering running away. As Netero fell, the rose bomb hidden inside his body detonated completely.